My name is Maria, and I am 10 years old. My two closest siblings are Pedro, 4 years old, and Angelica, 8 years old. The big kids are in the city with our other relatives because my parents cannot afford to take care of all of us. My parents are named Orlando and Rosa. They are Imbara Indians. We came here through a friend, Mr. Jesus. We had to leave our original homeland because our neighbors hate us. We are conservators. Our neighbors would chop down trees and poach illegally. They resent us for not getting in trouble. We live in an ecological research station, Chukanti, in the Darien Gap. We are the Cook family, so we live in the Cook house. We are lucky to have gotten this job. It put a roof over our heads, and if we're lucky, we get some meat or dessert. Every day, 3 times a day, we walk up the mountain with the food for the cabin guests. We have to watch them eat, then bring the empty baskets down. Usually the people are bird-watching gringos. Usually they eat everything. Usually they have no children with whom we can play. This is an important week. Senor Guido, one of the owners of our cabin, is coming. He is bringing the doctor with him. He is the other owner. This means we must be extra good and helpful. The day is here. The doctor and Mr. Guido are on their way. We are rushing to make sure we have lunch ready for them. They have kids. I don't believe it. A girl my age, Alex, and a little one, Tati. Tati is a nice girl. She has 3 pacifiers. We each tried it. None of us ever had one. She brought candy for us, which is really nice. She even gave one of her pacifiers to Pedro. He likes it. She also has a soccer ball. When we don't have to work with Mother, we play with her with the ball. It would be so nice to have our own ball. Alex walked down the mountain. She took Tati's shoes and gave her a different pair. Apparently the shoes she was wearing weren't good enough. Imagine having more than one pair of shoes. We don't have any shoes. Shoes could be very helpful to people who live in the Darien Gap. There are poisonous snakes here, and they could bite us. We are small, so it could kill us. We also get infections. There are ants everywhere, and they would bite us. We also fear hookworms. One of our older brothers, Jaime, got hookworm once. Also, if we ever get the chance to go to school, we will need shoes. I would love to go to school because I want to study biology. Biologists come here all the time and talk to me. I could be a field biologist. I am good with animals and plants. I've been living in one of the top biological resources for years, but I don't have the education. I feel like I could make a real difference because I see. I know what's going on in the rainforest better than those fat men with beards in America because they are only reading accounts written by people like me. I could use my sister's old uniform, but I need shoes. They could make my future as well as help me contribute to the future of the Darien Gap and possibly the world. It's been a week since the doctor's family left. Mr. Bienvenidos came today. He has a package for each of us. Shoes for each of us. Boys' clothes for Pedro and candy for us all. And learn to read books. They're from the doctor and his family. There are a couple of ways to help families like mine. Support the shoe company Payless. They will give shoes to children like us. We know how good it feels to be given brand new shoes, and we want to have other children feel this good. The program is called Payless Give Shoes for Kids. It will give $1.2 million worth of shoes to kids like me.